Let's talk about leather and where I get my leather from. I use 3 different weights for my small business. For leather, I use 2 to 3 ounce, I use 3 to 4 ounce, and I use 4 to 5 ounce. That's basically the 3 that I keep in stock. If you're just starting out in leather work and you want to buy a chunk of leather, you can go to your local store or you can go online. We're going to look at the online portion. I'm going to show you what I use and how to order it, how it works. I'm going to tell you why I like it. I'm going to tell you how it's processed. I'm going to give you some information and some tools to do the best you can. It's important to say, what am I going to make with my leather? So for me, I make a lot of wallets. They have to be lined for me, this particular model. They have to be sewn inside the liner. It has to be thin enough that I can put pockets on it and maybe put a badge in it or a coin in it, and that you can actually fold it. It has to be a wallet and function like a wallet. For that to happen, it has to be thin enough leather. For that to work, I use either a 3 to 4 ounce or a 2 to 3 ounce. Here's a simple guide that you can screenshot. From the top down is the thinnest leather available. For example, the first listed is 2 to 3 ounce, which corresponds to a 1 millimeter average thickness. Applying that chart to my own stock, I can see that on the right is my 2 to 3 ounce, which is about 1 millimeter thick. The 4 to 5 ounce on the left is about 2 millimeters thick. Before I talk more about veg and chrome tanning, here's the difference. Vegetable tanning uses natural tannins, takes a long time, and yields a stiff, thick leather. Chrome tanning uses chemicals, can be done in a day, and the result is thinner leather. Both processes have pros and cons, and one is not better than the other. They both have specific desirable attributes depending on your end product. The veg tan itself is natural, has that yellowish pinkish look to it when you get it, completely unfinished, ready for tooling, ready for dye. So a 2 to 3 ounce is pretty thin. This is a 2 to 3 ounce piece. It's a veg tan side. You actually take the side of a cow and you look at its nose to its tail, that's one side of it. So if I roll this whole thing out, this is one whole side. It comes with edges that aren't so nice. It comes with clip marks where they've hung it up to dry it. When you order veg tan shoulders, if you order that, it's basically the shoulder pieces. And for when I do holsters and knives and things like that, I keep a decent sized chunk of 4 to 5 ounce on it. This is definitely thicker. You can feel when you use it. I would never use a 4 to 5 ounce or anything thicker in a wallet like this, because it would simply just be too thick. If you want to start out in the very beginning and tool and cut and make beautiful items from the beginning that you can then dye in any amount of colors, the veg tan is the way to go. So here's a quick pan of products I've made with 2 3 ounce and 3 4 ounce veg tan. Wine rings, bookmarks, wallets using magnets, wallets for challenge coins, badge wallets, keychains, valet trays, bracelets, badge holders. This is an 11-piece trifold wallet made from 2 to 3 ounce in the finished product. You can appreciate the leather needs to be strong and thin. Before we dive into the internet, I have no sponsors or affiliations to these companies. So let's go into this one. This is a Tandy website. And into veg tan leather, which is actually a nice way for that to work, because you can go right in and pick it off the start. And on the left hand side, you can go down and actually truncate or pick categories. If you go right down to the bottom here, you can actually pick the weight. So if I'm looking for a 1 to 2 ounce or 1 to 3 ounce or 2 to 3 ounce, that's the thinnest leather right there. That's the weight, 1 to 3 ounce. Let's pick it and have a look. So then you can see it can be somewhat overwhelming. But there's a belly, there's some sides. That's referring to where on the animal that piece comes from. There's going to be shoulders on here. There's one shoulder. So let's pick Craftsman Veg Tan. Okay, so you can see where that comes from on the cape in the lower right hand corner. And it's not what we want. Let's keep looking here. Veg Tan sides, Heritage Veg Tan sides, 94 bucks, not bad. But when I go and pick the weight, it doesn't actually come up with 2 3 ounce. So that's not what I want. Okay, but that's about half of an animal, which is actually a decent amount of leather. But it's not the weight that we want, so I wouldn't buy it. So let's look at another one. Craftsman veg tan sides, $188. And again, I can't pick the weight that I want, so bounce out of that. Selection veg tan, quebracho and chestnut mix. It is a full side. It is 2 to 3 ounce. So that's basically exactly what I'm looking for, and I would take a chance on that and order that right there because I have had good luck through Tandy before. Now let's get into Weaver. Weaver is also very popular in the United States and Canada. They're a massive company. They've got a bunch of different arms you can pick. One of them is the leather side and buying leather. So let's jump into the leather and see what they have. They have a lot of beautiful chrome tanned, as you can see. With chrome tanned, you can't stamp it, but you can make, say, a wallet right off the start without having to dye it or anything like that. So here you go. You can pick from bellies, kipskin. Wasn't sure what kipskin was, so it appears it comes from calves, from younger animals, so I wasn't interested in that. So it's actually divided into panels, bellies, skirting. So there's lots of variety here. Just looking price points, $200, $295. Hermit oak is very popular, excellent quality. You're gonna pay, it looks like, about 50% more than any other types. So here's veg tan skirting. So that's $205 USD. It's saddle skirting, 13 to 15 ounce. So that's super thick and used to make saddles. So that's much thicker than we want it. So then based on that information only and kind of the prices at a quick glance, I'd go with the Tandy. It's only 2 sites, so do your homework and pick what is best for you. So on here too, you can see here's a chunk you can get. So you can get a leather panel, and it tells you exactly how big the size is. You can pick the weight that you want, and you can pick this if you just want to try and make a bag. This is 12 inches by 24 inches. It's in Imperial because it's in the United States. So that could give you a basic understanding of how to pick your leather and shop for leather depending on your project, whether you need to stamp it, how thick you need it, how much you need. Try it, pick your leather, and give it a try. I've got more videos coming. I hope you're happy with that. Leave comments. Thanks so much. And here's a couple bloopers I thought I'd throw in just for fun. Coffee break. Coffee! Woo! Coffee break. Coffee break.